Hello everyone. So here this exercise it was left the last exercise of chapter number 6. 6.3 it is the last exercise. Okay, so we'll try to finish it up. Now on the previous class we discussed that how integers are added with the help of number lines and how the sign are given. Okay, so I would like to remind you again that when in if one integer is positive and one it is negative, then we do subtraction. Okay, that means when the sign are unlike, when they are not same, then in that case we do subtraction. Okay, the operation will be subtraction. And if both the sign are like sign, either positive or either negative, okay, in that case we do addition. In both the case we do what? Addition of the number. So do remember this. Okay, this is very much important, so that you will not get confused in addition of the integers. Now so for example, let's say this minus 3 plus 4, this will be equal to, then this will be equal to what? 1, because when one is negative, one is positive, then we do what? Subtraction. And if it is like this, minus 3 minus 4, in that case both are negative, and the thing when the integers are negative, both are negative, or 3 4 whatever it may be, in that case we do addition of the integers. Okay, so 3 plus 4, the number will be added, so 3 plus 4, that will be equal to 7. Now one more important thing, the sign will be assigned to that result. So it was discussed that the sign it is given to the higher number. For example, in this case 3 and 4 as a whole, I am telling you, as a whole 3 and 4, in that between 3 and 4, the 4 is greater than 3, isn't it, as a whole number? So the sign will be assigned to the positive number, that positive sign. Here in this case both are negative, so we can say this one is greater. Okay, so the sign will be assigned to negative 1. So like that it was discussed. So I hope you understood the earlier class, and with that hope we are going to discuss the another exercise, that is 6.3. okay, these are the questions, and so we will try to solve it. Many students submitted by solving these questions, but I got many mistakes there, so I would like to make you sure that there should not be any mistake, and whatever you have done, whatever you have solved, okay, as many whatever it was given to you all, so that questions you once you check that one, okay, so that will be clear. Now let's get started. So this one is 35 minus under the bracket 20. So under the bracket 20, can you see any sign here? Yes, nothing here means this one is positive 20. 35 minus positive 20. So when you open the bracket, it becomes just 20. I told you that when it is about opening the bracket, okay, like when it is negative, so it becomes positive, and negative positive, if it is positive, then also, it will become negative. Okay, so these two things you remember while opening the bracket. So this must be key in understanding. Okay, so now 35 minus 20, so one is positive, one is negative, and as you know, if you subtract 20 from 35, what you will get here? This one just 15, and the sign will be positive. As I told you, it can be omitted. Okay, if you don't want to write, you can omit this one. Now this one 72 minus 90 plus minus plus minus only. So now again this one is positive, the sign of 72 is positive. Okay, it is always on the left side, and here it is not written, but you assume that that one is positive only. So in the case when positive, one is positive and one is negative, then what we do? Subtraction. So if you subtract 72 from 90, you will get what? 18. The answer is 18, but it is not the final answer, because we have not decided whether what sign will be get by this 18. So what will be the sign? I told you the sign, it is assigned from the greater number. So if you see, if you compare 72 and 90, which one is greater? 90 is greater as a whole. So 90, what is the sign of 90? Negative. So sign will be negative here. Very simple. Okay. Similarly, this one. So this one, here it is mean positive. Okay, nothing here mean positive. So this one will be positive, negative. Now here also negative, here also negative. So while opening the bracket, you do remember this thing, that when you open the bracket, the sign will be positive here. Okay, so positive 18. Many students used to write like this, positive, negative. Don't write like this. Okay, this is not the way to write. So the final sign, it should be written here. So there is negative, 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 negative become positive. So it become positive 18. So again, if you see this one is negative, one is positive, and in that case what we do? Subtraction. One negative, one positive, always we do subtraction. So when you subtract 15 from 18, what you will get here? 3. And the sign, what will be there? Which one is greater? 18 is greater than 15, therefore the sign will be positive. Okay, this one same, this minus 20, and this one is minus 13. So both are negative. So in the case when both are like sign, or both are negative, or both are positive, in both that case we do what? Addition. So addition of this number will be result into 20 plus 13, that is 33, and the sign will be given for the negative number, that's one. So here also very simple. So when you open the bracket, negative, negative become positive 12, and you know 23 plus 12 कितना होगा? 35. Simple. It is just like a cup of tea with 50-50 biscuit, isn't it? Okay, so this one minus 32. Again, when you open the bracket, this become positive 40, and here one negative, one positive. So in this case, again we will do subtraction. So subtraction of 32 from 40, it will result into 8, and the sign will be positive. Okay, so this is the first questions. I hope you understood this one. So when you open the bracket, positive, negative, 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 positive. Okay, positive, negative, while addition of the integers, positive, negative, subtraction, and negative. If both are negative or both are positive, then we do addition of that number. Okay, so we'll proceed to the next questions. Okay, dear student, this is the question number 2, and you already know that this sign is called greater than. Okay, greater than sign, and this is called smaller than, and this one is called equal. Okay, so when we use this, where we use this sign, let's say this 5. Okay, 5 is greater than 3. So we start reading from here actually, from the left side. So 5 is greater than 3, like that. Similarly, 3 is greater than 1, isn't it? And when we write in descending order, so this is read out as 5 is greater than 3 and 3 is greater than 1, like that. Similarly, when this one 4 is less than 5, okay, that is 5 is greater than 4. So when we start reading from the left side, or actually we read from the left side only, so 4 is less than 5, like that. Okay, it should be read like this: 4 is less than 5, and this equal sign, let's say 10 is equal to 10, like that. Okay, so you already know that, but just I wanted to remind you again. So this is the question. It is asking that which side is, by deciding this one, addition of these integers. Okay, when I say addition of integers, that it doesn't mean that number will be added. Okay, so it becomes subtraction, or their subtractions are also there, but in integers we actually say addition of integers. It doesn't mean that there will be no subtraction. So we will see this both side, and the result, after finding out the result, we will see which one is greater, okay, or smaller, or equal. Now we'll open this bracket, so minus 3, again plus minus, this become minus 6 here. So again now if you see both are negative, and when both are negative, what we do? Addition of that number. So 3 plus 6, that is 9, and the sign will be given to this greater number, that this become minus 9, and we will see this one minus 3. This one is not minus, this one is actually blank space. So negative become again positive here while opening the bracket. Again if you see, one is negative, one is positive. In this case what we do? Subtraction. So if you subtract 3 from 6, what you will get? 3. And what will be the sign here? Positive, because this one is 6, one is greater. Now you see, you check which one is greater, 3 or 9. Oh sorry, that is minus 9 or plus 3. So you know that in the number line, negative is this side, that means minus 9 is here and 3 will be here. So whichever the number is on the right side, that is on the number line, okay, that number is always greater. So 3 will be on the right side, okay, so this number will be greater. Or when it is the comparison of positive and negative integers, so positive integers are always on the right side, that's why positive numbers are always greater than the negative integers. Okay, so this one is negative and this one is positive, so this will be minus 9 is less than this one, minus 9 is less than plus 3. Okay, again this one, this minus 21, this negative become positive 10, and this one minus 31, positive negative 11. So here one negative, one positive, we do subtraction. So if you subtract 10 from 21, what you will get here? 11. And what will be the sign? यहाँ तक दिख रहा है? Okay. What will be the sign here? Negative, because 21 is greater than 10. Very simple. अगर इसको भी नहीं कर सकेगा ना, तो क्या करेगा? Again here both are negative, so when both are negative, what we do? Addition. We do addition. So 31 plus 11 वो हो जाएगा तुम्हारा 42, और साइन क्या हो जाएगा? 31, है कि नहीं? अब देखो, फिर आप यहाँ आ गया दोनों ही नेगेटिव हो गया. अब क्या करें? तो मान लो कि ये 0 हो गया, 0 के बाद तो नेगेटिव होता है ना, तो मान लो कि यहाँ 42 0 1 2 ऐसे करके होगा, एंड दिस वन माइनस 11 यहाँ होगा और 42 तुम्हारा इस तरफ होगा. तो राइट साइड में कौन है? माइनस 11, है कि नहीं? तो माइनस 11 जो नंबर लाइन में जो राइट साइड में रहता है, वही तुम्हारा क्या होता है? उसका वैल्यू जो है बड़ा होता है, यानी कि माइनस 11 बड़ा है. दैट मीन माइनस 11 इज ग्रेटर देन व्हाट? माइनस 42. So one important the simple thing you understand this one, whenever the comparison is between negative integers, okay, whenever is among the negative integers, let's say this one here like this, तो इसमें क्या होता है? दोनों अगर नेगेटिव है तो जो छोटा नंबर लगता है उसका वैल्यू बड़ा होता है. तो हियर माइनस 3 विल बी ग्रेटर. ये माइनस 10 है और ये माइनस 1 है, लेकिन बड़ा में कौन बड़ा होगा? ये जो छोटा है, ठीक है, लेकिन ये मोटा है. तो माइनस 10 से ज़्यादा माइनस 1 बड़ा है, ठीक है. तो ये माइनस 10 इज लेस देन माइनस 1, माइनस 3 इज ग्रेटर देन माइनस 5, ठीक है. ये तो ये हो गया तुम्हारा 2 क्वेश्चंस, बाकी 2 करके मुझे दिखाना है, ठीक है. अब फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स में कुछ रहा है क्या? ओके, ये फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स है, बहुत इजी है. अब देखो, तुमको ये तो पहले पता चलना पड़ेगा कि नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव सब्ट्रैक्शन है कि नहीं, और नेगेटिव एडिशन. या तो इसमें तुम ये भी जोड़ सकता है और इसमें ये भी जोड़ सकता है, ठीक है. ये 2 अलग, ये 2 अलग, ठीक है ना. तो इसमें देखो -8 यहाँ क्या लिखेंगे तो आंसर 0 होगा. अब 8 से 8 ही तो तुमको माइनस करने से भी तो तभी तो 0 होगा ना. लेकिन अगर तुम यहाँ में -8 लिख देता है तो क्या होगा? नेगेटिव क्या हो जाता है? एडिशन हो जाता है. तो 8 + 8 16 हो जाएगा. तो इसमें तुमको क्या लिखना पड़ेगा? यहाँ में तुमको लिखना पड़ेगा 8, तभी तो 8 से 8 माइनस करेगा तो आंसर आएगा तुम्हारा 0. ओके, this one here this one is positive. Okay, so if you write 13, positive 13, then it will become 26. So what we should get, we must get what, 0. So in that case we have to subtract, and when the sign here it is positive, and when if we put here negative, in that case only it will be subtracted. So 13 minus 13, it will become what, 0. ठीक है, this one is 12 and this one is 12, so 12 minus 12. Okay, 12 minus 12, it will become 0. Okay, this minus 4, what should be written here, what should be written here, so that the result will equal to 12 minus 12. Now if you see, if you write 8 plus 8, so negative positive, this one is positive, negative positive. Okay, if you write plus 8, so you know negative positive becomes subtraction, that result will be equal to 4, positive 4. Okay, but what we want minus 12. So in this case we have to make it sure that it should be negative, then only negative negative what, negative negative addition, तभी दोनों नेगेटिव होगा तभी तो नंबर को जोड़ दिया जाएगा और तभी हमको 12 मिलेगा. नहीं तो अगर प्लस लिखेगा तो फिर नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव सब्ट्रैक्शन हो जाता है, माइनस हो जाता है. ठीक है, सो हियर इट विल बी व्हाट, minus 8. नाउ 15 से कितना माइनस करेगा. ओके, व्हाट शुड बी रिटन हियर टू गेट दिस minus 10. सो दिस वन इज 15, so it should be positive, isn't it? If you write minus 5, again you will see minus 5 minus 15, that will become 20, minus 20, because negative negative addition. Okay, so this will be what, positive, then only this, if you write positive 5, then only positive negative subtraction, and if you subtract 5 from 15, you will get minus 15. Okay, so this is the fill in the blanks questions. Now question number last, that is question number 4. You see here, find minus 7, okay, minus 8 minus under the bracket 25. Okay, very simple question. You open the bracket, minus 7, this one minus 8, this negative negative become here, what I told, negative negative become directly positive 25. Okay, so we will take one pair in ones. So this negative negative become what, addition, negative negative become addition. If both the sign are negative, we do addition. So 7 plus 8 what, 15, the sign will be what, negative, and this will be this will result into one is negative, one is positive, and in that case what we do, subtraction. Okay, so if you subtract 15 from 25, what you will get, you will get 10. Okay, and what will be the sign, sign will be given from the greater number, that is 25 is greater, so 25, that sign will be positive. Clear? You already know this one. I will do more the next one, that is 13 plus 32. Okay, and this minus 8 minus 1. This is very simple. First you open the bracket, here it will be minus 13 plus 32, and this minus 8 minus 1. First you open the bracket. Okay, after that keep doing on. So this one we will take 2 in one step. Okay, so this one is negative and one is positive, one is negative, one is positive, so negative positive we do subtraction. So if you subtract what, 13 from 32, what you will get here, this one you will get 9, and this one 19. Okay, so here you will get 19, and the sign will be what, negative, no, this one positive, because 32 is greater, so positive 19. And when both are negative, we do addition. So 8 plus 1, 9, and sign will be negative only. Here you see positive negative subtraction, so 19 minus 9, what it is, okay, 10. Now the last one I will do. that is D. Okay, 50 minus this one 40 minus 2. Okay, so here all are negative, so this one is positive actually, so this is positive. When you open the bracket, this become negative negative what positive, very simple. This 40, and when you open the bracket, negative negative become positive 2. Now all are positive, so in all here all are positive, so we can simply add them. So 50 plus 40 90, 90 plus 2, that is 92. Okay,